Is Alex, and today I'm going to tell a story about how I learned to drive a stick shift when I was 10. So, growing up, my uncle was a lot like my father figure, and I have an older brother. He is 2.5 years older than me. So, when we were little, probably 6, 7, 8, 9, growing up, whenever we would drive with him, he drove a Pontiac Firebird, which is a nice car, stick shift. And when we were in the passenger seat, whether it was me or my brother, he started off by letting us steer. While he was driving, he would let us do it. Often, of course, having his hand there for safety, but he would let us steer, make turns, everything. And once we got comfortable with that, he started to let us shift for him. So we would have our hand on the stick, and we would watch for his foot to push in the clutch, and then we would know to shift. And so doing that over and over, combined with steering, got us used to how the clutch works, how a stick shift works, how driving manual works. So doing that for a few years, and then we played baseball, my brother and I, and our uncle was our coach. So a lot of times after practice, we would stay after and just hit balls, hang out, do a little extra stuff. So by the time we left, it was late at night, and the parking lot would be empty. And so one night, we were walking back to the car, and he looks at us and he says, you guys want to try driving? Of course, my brother and I are like, heck yeah, 10 and 12-year-olds, of course I want to try driving. And it wasn't a big parking lot at all. I don't know why he didn't take us to a bigger parking lot, but he got in the passenger seat. Of course, my brother started, but then when it was my turn, he had one rule, number one rule. When in doubt, if anything goes wrong, push in the clutch, push in the brake. That's it. You'll be safe. No matter what, you can't mess up if you just do that. You'll stop and you won't stall. Everything will be good. So when I started, he didn't even have us use the gas at all. You push in the clutch, you put it in first, start the car, and then with it in first, you just slowly let off the clutch. Once you find the spot where the gears catch, then you get used to that. Once you hit that spot, letting out the clutch, the car will start rolling, and then you push the clutch back in, and then you stop. And then you let the clutch out, and the car will start rolling once it catches. And if you let it out too much without gas, it starts to sputter. And then that's when you don't panic, you just hit the clutch and hit the brake, and you're good. And so doing that a couple times, getting the car to roll, and then that's when getting comfortable enough to where you find that spot where the clutch catches is where you start giving it gas. So after learning how a car works from ages 7 to 10, we knew it pretty well to get behind the wheel and try it, and we did pretty well. And that's how we learned to drive a stick shift when I was 10 and my brother was 12.